Where we last left off, we had stayed in Guilford, Connecticut. But here's what happened. We popped in for a nightcap at Friends and Company, thinking it was in Guilford, since it was right down the street from the hotel. I think you could walk there. We were happily chatting with the waitstaff about how we love visiting the places and the towns we're visiting. You know where this is going. Well, it turns out that they didn't tell us a pretty important detail, that we were actually just over the town line in Madison. The signs were right next to each other, but since it was dark, we didn't notice. So of course we took that as a sign that we had to visit Madison. Let's go. We suddenly had a packed agenda. We had gotten a room, luckily, last minute. The Homestead? More on that later. Our first stop was the Audubon store, which is celebrating 35 years of success. Tom was so helpful, and we were surrounded by nature inside this little sanctuary. I know I'm being a little dramatic here, but Trevor was in heaven, and we left with a hefty purchase.
Get video and photos of birds.
Check-in for the hotel was 3 p.m., so we had plenty of time to bounce around. The first thing we did was tour the coastal views. Come with us. We found Middle Beach Road, a glorious drive-by with little beaches all along the coast. Stay with us, and we're going to be talking a little bit about Madison and its history, etc. So don't leave. Well, this morning was a success. We had a lovely tour of the beach, and sightseeing made us hungry. Again. Yes, we tend to enjoy the eating part of these excursions. We found this restaurant, ComoMango, after coming back into town from the breathtaking beach views. We felt like tacos, so we decided to give it a try. The decor was bright and cheery, and so was the service. Okay, it's time to head over to the hotel, but before we did that, we had to stop and check out the town green. If you didn't watch the video about our Guilford visit, we broached town greens and their significance over there. Town greens serve as the centerpiece of town and typically offer a significant historical value. The Madison Green was established around 1705. Originally used for grazing livestock and as a common area, it evolved into a more organized and beautified space by the mid-19th century. It hosts various social events, cultural gatherings, and local markets, acting as a vibrant hub of community life in every season. Today, the green is surrounded by historic buildings, including churches and civic structures, including the Madison Historical Society, where they offer walking tours to explore the rich history of the area. The town green is a total of 4 acres. Okay, back to checking into the hotel. We were very excited about this because this was a bit above our usual price range for hotel accommodations, but it's confession time. Remember how we opened this video about the nightcap and the establishment being right over the Guilford line? You know where this is going. A martini made me do it. I was enamored by the Homestead when reviewing hotels and their availability, especially when I was booking it the night before we'd arrive. And spoiler alert, it did not disappoint. Let's take a look around. Now we're off to do a little shopping, so back to town we go. We enjoyed our little swing about town, and I think it's just lovely. What do you say? Let us know in the comments if you've been to Madison. The commerce seems to be thriving here, and the Homestead provided a very robust welcoming bag loaded with coupons and incentives to visit the local shops. A very nice touch, but we were especially looking forward to checking out the local independent and renowned bookstore, R.J. Julia. It's been serving the community since 1989 and was founded by Roxanne J. Cody. The store was named after her grandmother, Juliska, or Julia in English, to honor her dedication to learning and the love of books. Adding to that inspiration was Cody's father, who survived the Holocaust and was the one who inspired Cody to name the bookstore after his mother to symbolize the power of books to change lives. R.J. Julia has received numerous accolades, including Bookseller of the Year by Publishers Weekly and awards from Women's National Book Association. The bookstore hosts many prominent authors, including R.L. Stine, Jane Fonda, Anne Rice, and many others. Speaking of celebrities,
This is his favorite restaurant.
Trevor is a huge fan of Jacques Pepin and knows that this is his favorite restaurant. But alas, we didn't go there. We felt like we had been eating for days. Oh wait, we were. Before we take you to our 2 final stops before heading out of town, we took a swing around the library. It was beautiful and quite busy. Now on to our last 2 stops for Madison. Hammonasset Beach State Park. I had to say that like 6 times. And Meigs Point Nature Center. We went on a Monday, which was not the best timing because the nature center was closed. But we still got to see some of the grounds. Let's poke around. Here's what else we know. The name Hammonasset comes from the Native American term meaning where we dig holes in the ground. It reflects the area's Native American heritage and history. Hammonasset is the largest shoreline park in Connecticut with over 2 miles of sandy beach. Hammonasset Beach was opened to the public in 1920 and became a popular summer destination. However, during World War II, the park was temporarily closed to the public and used as a military installation to protect the Connecticut coastline. After the war, it was returned to the public and has been a beloved recreational area ever since. Meigs Point Nature Center is one of the park's key attractions. There are educational programs and exhibits about the local environment, wildlife, and conservation efforts. There's camping with one of the few beachfront campgrounds in the state, offering over 500 campsites. The salt marshes and tidal wetlands make this park a haven for wildlife, providing a habitat for a variety of birds and marine life, which makes it ideal for bird watching. In addition to swimming and sunbathing, the park offers trails for walking, biking, and hiking. There's a boardwalk for leisurely strolls and plenty of space for picnics and family activities.
We work for the pollinators. I love it.
Yeah. Our mission.
I love that mission. That's a beautiful mission.
Monarchs here today.
Yeah, look at that. Holy cow. Hi. Hi, pretty.
Head and shoulders of me looking at the aspirin. That's right.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's good, honey.
Nothing to get back.
Oh.
Not my ball spectrum.
Because I thought it was pretty good. We hope you enjoyed your visit on our visit, and we hope you'll subscribe to our channel and like this video. Next up, stay tuned for Essex, Connecticut. That'll be super special as well.